This is Steve Piloff from George Mason University. Let's look at some more examples, present value with multiple cash flows. What are the present value of the cash flows associated with the purchase of a computer? You receive a rebate in 1 year, meaning in 1 year you're actually going to get $200. Cash flow of plus 200. You're going to pay 2,000 in 2 years, so then in 2 years you're going to pay, so that's negative 2,000. 2,000 is coming out of your pocket, and the discount rate is 6%. So this is a good example because you've got cash flows of different signs you're paying and receiving. You want to just be very careful. So the answer, quite simply, is 200 over 1.06 plus negative 2,000 over 1.06 squared. And so paying or receiving $200 in 1 year is like receiving $188.68 today. Paying 2,000 in 2 years is equivalent in value terms to paying $1,779.99 today. So this whole arrangement, it's like getting $188.68 and paying $1,779.99, which is comparable to paying $1,591.31. So the present value of the cash flows is negative $1,591.31. If you want to use the financial calculator, in 1 year you'll get 200, so FE is plus 200. Solve for PV and you get negative 188.68. So the present value of getting 200 in a year is the opposite of that. In 2 years you're going to pay 2,000. Notice negative 2,000. PV, you get a positive number, so the present value of paying 2,000, a cash flow of negative 2,000 in 2 years is the opposite of that. Add them up and you get 1591.31. So you have a choice. You walk into the store and you can take this rebate and payment plan, or you can simply pay $1,500 today. What would you choose to do? Well, you would choose to take no rebate. Why? Because the rebate plan has a present value of $1,591.31. So getting $200 in a year and then paying $2,002 is equivalent to paying $1,591.31. The other choice is to pay $1,500 today. What would you rather do? Would you rather pay $1,500 today, or would you rather do something that's equivalent to paying $1,591.31 today? You would take the choice that's like paying $1,500 today. All right, so here's a classic Finance 301 type of problem. You have a store that has a present value of $350. So our store is worth $350. Expected to produce 2 cash flows, $110 in a year, and we want to know what the cash flow is expected in 2 years. So we're trying to find the mystery cash flow, and the cost of capital is 10%. So what we know is that our store is worth $350. Why? Because 110 over 1.1 plus mystery cash flow over 1.1 squared is equal to 350. So it's just a matter of setting it up and then doing some basic algebra. So again, the reason our store is worth 350 is because in 1 year we expect 110, and that has a present value. In 2 years we expect this mystery, and that has a present value. The present value of 110 in a year is 100,000, which means that the present value of the mystery cash flow, this guy, is equal to 250,000. This plus this have equal, the present value of those two equal 350. Well, if this is 100, then this must be 250. So now what's the cash flow such that its present value is equal to 250? Multiply both sides by 1.10 squared, and we see that the cash flow that we expect in 2 years is 302,500. 110 in a year has a present value of 100. 302,500 in 2 years has a present value of 250. Add them up, and that's why this store is worth $350,000.